Hey guys, this is Nicole, and I got a few pages done from the Dear Lizzy kit that I had put together, and wanted to show you guys those layouts that I finished, as well as what I had left from the kit. I had a good day of scrapbooking, well, this afternoon at least. I had some free time, and so I got a lot done, and so I just want to show you what I had left. Now, I don't know if you remember, I started off with a lot of paper. I still have a lot of the 6x6 pad left. I think I used maybe 2 or 3 sheets from it, which is fine. These are all just scraps that I have left from, a bunch of the papers that I did cut up. And then I have, I had bought the paper pad, plus I had bought additional papers as well. And so I don't know, I guess it's kind of hard to tell. I didn't count how many I used, but I used up quite a bit of it, but I still have a lot of it left. So, which is fine, because I can mix this in with other lines or whatever. So, that's the paper. I've still got quite a bit left of that. But I did get a lot of the embellishments and stuff used up. I only used up maybe one of the frames, so I still have quite a few of those left. And I used a few of the Project Life cards, so I still have a good bundle of those, but I'll just put those in with the rest of mine, as well as these guys here. I got some of them used, but have a lot left. Of course, it'd be impossible to use up, there's, a whole bunch of cards in that Project Life box, so that'd be impossible to use all those up in one kit. So, and then this pile here, it looks like a lot. But this is what I have left of the die cut package, all the cut apart sheets, which I think there were 3, maybe 4. The entire, what's it called? The little booklet where it says they were stickers, but they were actually perforated. The remarks. So I used up most of that and then put the leftovers in here. And then actually there's a couple in here that I had added in. But yeah, so this looks like a lot, but this is leftovers from a bunch of different things. So as far as the wood veneers, this is all I have left. And this I'll probably use on a page about my dog. I did a lot of Disney pictures, so it's, there's obvious reason why I didn't get that one used. But then I have these 2 left, but I don't remember how many were in the package, but I got a lot of them used, so that's all I have left there. And then, let's see, as far as the other embellishments, let's go with, these are more of the dimensional. This is all I have left. Whoops, sorry guys. So I have quite a few of these left. I only used a couple of those, and I used up quite a few of these. And then this is actually a compilation of 3 different sheets that I used up. Actually this, you know what, this actually goes on here. I think I had taken it off and then decided not to use it. Lose our adhesive pretty quickly. So this was part of a 3D embellishment sheet, and it's all I have left of it. This is the only bow I have left over, and then this is a sticker. Actually, I'm going to just put it back on the sticker sheet. So, not bad at all. And then I have just these left from the photo corners. And I didn't use any of the clips, and I had added in these buttons, and I didn't use any of those either, but I used some of the enamel dots. I used a few of these, but not very many. And then as far as the stickers, let's see, it's over here. I used a couple of these, but still got quite a few of those left. And then I used up quite a few of these, but still have quite a few of those left as well. So that is it for leftovers. let me get this out of the way. Really, for all the packages I had of embellishments, this really isn't that bad at all. So I'm pretty pleased with how I did with this kit. I could probably keep it together for a little bit longer and play with it some more, but I'm kind of sick of it. So okay, so my layouts. I did a lot of double spreads. The reason being that I just signed up for Shamel Lane's new class that she has on 2Ps, and I scraplifted a bunch of her layouts, and so in the first lesson in particular, a lot of them were double spreads, which was perfect because I'm trying to get my Disney album finished, and I have a lot of groupings of photos that I wanted to get scrapbooked, and I've been doing the divided page protectors, which I have some of those in here, but then I also wanted to do some more double page spreads, so I took advantage and did that. So this is the first one, and I rarely do this. I rarely would use 2 different backgrounds for a double spread, but she had done it, and I liked how it looked, and so this, I think everything from here is Dear Lizzy, except I added in this little camera. And this little sticker was a leftover from actually my last kit. And I think everything else is from the kit. So the papers, here's the chipboard pieces, and then all these different die cuts there. Those are the Dear Lizzy thickers. And then this little bit down here, I'll just go and kind of show you each page up close here. So basically what I did is I just did a strip of this pattern paper that had both of this blue and the pink in it amongst the other colors from the line, and then just pulled in different die cuts and layered. And here's the second page. So there's that. Yeah, not much else to say about that one. I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5 photos on that one, which is good. Okay. This is a 1-pager, and this one started differently in my head than what it ended up being, which is okay. I had a bunch of these pictures of this car show that we'd gone to, like a stunt show, and I didn't want to scrapbook them all. And so one of Shamel's layouts was about using a pocket to put a bunch of photos in. And so I just kind of started playing with that and started layering, and it's a little bit busier than what I would normally do, but I wanted to get like the chevron in there because it was all car related, and I wanted to do more boyish colors again because it was about cars and motorcycles and stuff. So anyway, so basically what I did is I have like 3 kind of large layers of paper, and then another one here, and then I just this is one of the overlays over the 4x6 card, and I liked it because it had that splattered look to it already. I thought that just fit, and I just made it a pocket. This I'd added in from my stash, just photos and clothes, and I thought that was a perfect time to use it. And then I just layered some stickers and some of the die cuts, and then I added this is where I did use some of those buttons that were from My Mind's Eye, I believe. This is one of the overlays, and then I did use one of the photo corners here just to kind of get that navy blue, get that triangular look. I think this is technically navy blue, but this is kind of a lighter version of it. Did some more layering down here, and then just did my title with the white with the blue polka dots, Dear Lizzy letters. So it's fun, it's different, so yeah. Okay, and then this one is also Shamel inspired from this class. And make sure you can see it here. Sorry, my camera's a little crooked here, so I'm trying to, there we go. And so I had these page protectors this particular style left over from when I did Project Life, and I didn't finish it, so I had a bunch of empty ones. And I thought it'd be a perfect time to use up some of the cards from the Dear Lizzy Project Life card kit. And so I basically just rounded all the corners on all my photos because I believe hers were already rounded. And so I wanted it to all look the same. And I just added in photos, and then if the ones that were able to be trimmed down, I added some in these slots as well. And then some of these are embellished on the actual card and some are outside the page protector. So this was actually left over from my last kit that I had done some embossing and didn't use them. So I thought this would be a good time to use that. And then I also added in these little Mickey Mouse jeweled little bling pieces. I always kind of have those on my desk because I'm always working on this Disney album. So yeah, and then here, the only thing I added to these two cards was I just cut apart the Celebrate die cut and put that along there. There's kind of a look at that, whoops, look at that page there. And then here's the second part. And this top one here, this is outside the protector, everything else is underneath. Same here. And then here I just have the Mickey Mouse is on the outside, everything else is on the card. So there's a look at that. Okay. So that will be, I can just put those right into my Disney album and that'd be great. So here's another one. This is a 12 by 12 with a 6 by 12 next to it. And sorry guys, I'm trying not to be crooked here. Okay, so basically this is all Dear Lizzy. I think everything except for the enamel dots are my mind's eye. Here's the wood veneer, and then I cut apart this banner wood veneer and did part over here and part over here. So then with the 4x6 cards from Dear Lizzy, and I just added in the little what are they called? One of these guys. Just added those into the center there. And on this page, I just layered again papers and some of the journaling cards and die cuts and stickers on both sides. This, is a sheet I used almost all of it up. The 3D embellishments sheet. So let's look at that one. Turned out really fun. Okay, and then this is I just basically added in the photos and put that journal or that card in there and called that one good. That one was really easy. Another double, oops, dropping things here. Another double page spread. And again, this was inspired by Shamel. Okay. So I happen to have two of the pink, or the white with the pink outline papers, so I used those and just put a strip of pattern paper from the line. The only things that are not Dear Lizzy are this little embellishment here was left over from my last kit, and I think everything else is from the line. Oh, I'm sorry, this is also, I added this in. That was just something I had in my stash. And then I used the gold thickers that I had, put with the kit. I think they're Dear Lizzy. And then I just took some of the extra, like, periods or dots from the alphabet and made those as the flower centers there. And then here, and then I also added one up here with a heart to keep that gold throughout the entire layout. And then I did splatter with the gold Heidi Swap Color Shine. And I'm just really quick going to check something. I don't think I've used them yet. Oh, on this one I did. I forgot to mention, on this one I also used, I got in both of the Dear Lizzy stamps. And it's hard to see, but I had used it on this, just kind of throughout, just randomly throughout the page. I used on here. There's some there. Oops. You can see some there. So I did use the stamps a little bit. And there's also on this one as well. So right there. And then up here as well, kind of underneath this layered section here, I did some stamping there as well. So you can see it okay. Whoops. All right. And this is from my girl's autograph book. And I have these scattered throughout the album, and I've either put them in a page protector, or like a divided page protector, or I've added them to the scrapbook pages. So I thought it would be perfect to, I was following the sketch and I didn't have another horizontal photo, and I thought that would be perfect to put in its place. And it works out perfect because it has that yellowish gold in there, so I just, that just really fit well into the layout. So, alright. And then this one was really fun. This is another layout mixed with a divided page protector. Okay. So this is actually, I'd already had this side done from the pages before it. And let's make sure I'm not crooked here. So I just filled in the back. And then this just made this actual, this is an actual layout. So I used the floral paper as a background. Here, I'll get a little bit closer here. And then this was following a sketch from Shamel where she had, and she had used all smaller, and so she'd used the smaller journaling cards, but I didn't want to reprint my photos, and I already have them all printed. So I just trimmed down the 4x6 cards so that they would all fit. And so this actually, I'm not for sure. I think these two are actually We Are Memories Keeper cards, because I'd added some of those into the kit, I think after I did the video. But this is from Dear Lizzy, and then I used a wood veneer, and then I used up one of these guys, and I used up the other one on the other side, and then I used a good portion of the bows on this spread. So here's, and again, a lot of these I put the embellishment on the outside of the page protector because these are really bulky and hard to have. If you put them inside there, it just makes, it's all off. So here's the her autograph, and then along this side I journaled and then added one of the die cuts with some of the border. Wood veneer, and I actually cut that off partially, and then added one of these guys here, the bow, the heartwood veneer, and then here is one of the journaling cards with one of the overlays, and then the second flower, because there are only 2 in the package, so that used up that package pretty quickly, one of these guys, and then one of the stickers. So that turned out really cute. That's probably one of my favorite spreads. That teal or turquoise color just fit Ariel's, or matched Ariel's dress perfectly. So that was fun. I said that a lot. Sorry. Okay, this one, let's see. Here we go. Okay, another double page spread. I don't do these very often. They're really hard to show, so I'm sorry. Okay. So this one I happen to have 2 of the camera papers because I always order extra. And again, this was a Shamel scrap lift. And so I just did photos all the way across and journaled up here, and then did, I have some layers of some papers. And then here on this black and white, I used my star border punch that I had pulled. I don't think I used the heart one at all, but I did use the star one there. It's over here as well. And then just did some layering here, and I used some enamel dots. We're layering over here and layering here. And I think that's it. So I did some splattering with some pink and some yellow. And like how that turned out. And then I think we're out of my Disney. Oh, we have one more Disney. Here, I'm going to show this. Okay, so this is actually, I was actually inspired by a gal I watched on YouTube who was showing her layouts that she had made from a kit. And she had, like me, I have a bunch of like backgrounds that I've done, like where I've just layered papers but didn't actually finish the layout. So I went to my, the drawer that I keep those in and to see if I had any in the color scheme. So this main background, like the paper, this layer, and this yellow are from like scraps of old lines. And so I just added in the photo corners, this yellow sticker, this Polaroid, which actually isn't Dear Lizzy, but I had pulled it for the kit. And then this is a Dear Lizzy card. And then I did some splattering. So really simple, and it a bonus is that I used up or actually completed a layout, a partially done layout. So okay, so then I think that's it for my Disney photos. This is probably my favorite. This is all Dear Lizzy except for this flare. And I don't think the button is, I think the button was from my mind's eye. And I did do some embossing with using the heart stamp, and I used kind of like the aqua, this color here. And real simple, I just layered, and I did around the corners, and I layered some of the die cut cards. This is We Are Memory Keepers, I believe. But matches perfectly. And then this is Dear Lizzy, and then two of the heart 3D stickers, and then I just, this might be We Are Memory Keepers as well, and I just cut it short and then did some layering here. And then I splattered with the Heidi Swap Gold. And then this camera's from Dear Lizzy, and I just added a net flare into the center lens there. So happy with how that turned out as well. And then my last one, this one I just used the blues and the greens and yellows from the line. And I think it's all Dear Lizzy except for the enamel dots. Oh, and this one, this was a fabric flower from an old basic gray kit. I cut it in half and layered it here. And I pulled that into the kit. Everything else I think is die cuts and stickers and 3D embellishments from the Dear Lizzy line. So give you a close-up of the layering there. Alright. Okay, that is it. I'm going to get these layouts put away and disperse all the leftovers into my my scrapbook room in their different places, and I'm going to start working with the second kit that I had, the Fancy Pants kit, and I'll probably start putting together another kit here as well since I have an empty bucket, and we will be back when I get that completed. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.